Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is a continuation of how we have implemented the APIs. So APIs along with that the security we have added as a layer. So now let's suppose we have implemented everything and now we wanted to deploy it. So where we can deploy it, like we have many options we can deploy it, like Docker, Kubernetes, and in other cloud services or anything. So but yeah, today I'll be talking about the Docker. So how we can actually deploy our application, the API which we have built locally, so that we can deploy it to Docker. So let's start with that, how we can actually deploy to the Docker. So let me just go to that the Visual Studio Code. So if you can see here, I already this is the security layer we have added it, and we have the post and get activities we have added it. So now let's suppose you wanted to do containerization of this Docker and add add to that. So before that, what are the prerequisites that is required to start with? So we should have the Docker file which I have already created it, and I have added the script as well. So I'll take you through all those script, what is the required. So this is the basic Dockerization we are going to do that. Now again we need to get ready with this uh, requirement of txt. So here we are not going to use any OpenPy Excel. So that is one we need to update it, the requirement of txt. Now let's go to the docker.file. Now before that we need to enable your docker container. So for this I have already taken that how we can actually install Docker for desktop. This is the UI interface. We can see that now here you can see that there is no container, there is no images. So let me just go to that point. I have already as I explained the requirement of txt. Now come to the docker file. So here in the Docker file you can see here these are the main concept when we are going to deploy any files or any application into the Docker. Now there would be many options we can have it, but so just for starting as a basics, we are taking those basics parameters and like kind of updating it. So let me start with the line of first. What is that? So it is just taking the what is the image we are going to use to execute our code. So here the Python 3.9 Slim we are going to take it up. So our application is not so heavy. It's just we are creating an API. So this is how this is that's why we are taking this Python basic version. We are taking that. Now this is the working directory. So uh, what we in the Docker container we need to create there would be a directory. So we need to this is the command to create uh, create the directory, and this is the directory name we need to put it over there. Now this is the copy command. The copy command is like whatever the code you are having it locally here, you need to copy it from there to the directory which we have created in the previous command. So this is one. Now again we need to run the pip install command, the command of txt into the Docker file. So this is the next step, we are going to run it, and then we are exposing port number 8000, and then we are going to execute the command uvcon, and so this is the file we are going to take it, and this is the object we have placed in that secured fast API file, and this is the host, and this is the local host and port number we are defined it. So basically whatever the steps we are going to perform when we are going to execute any of the files. So obviously we require the Python, then working directory, then copy all those script, and then install all those dependent libraries, and then expose the port number and then command. So this is how we basically start with that. Now let me just run through all these commands. As of now you can see here in the postman I cannot get any activities or anything. So there's nothing I am getting that. So let me just come to this point and let's just give that Docker build. So even you can see here the Docker. images, there is nothing over here. Docker ps, there is no container. So let me just build the container first. So let me just give docker build -t security fast API. So this is the one I need to identify, need to give that. So this is the command, like docker build -t, the what is the tag name you wanted to give for your docker, and this is the what is you are going to from which directory you are going to take it up. So this is from local directory, it is going to take it up and start building it. So this is how we need to give that. So security fast API is the name, and that -t is the tag. We need to define that. So once I give that, it will start building up all those docker files. So if you see here, each and everything is kind of running it, it's building that. So we'll just wait for some time, it will just perform all those activities which we have written in the docker file, and it will start executing all the commands one by one. So let's wait for that. And if you can see here, transferring the context, if and yeah, just wait for some time. Just so once you're done that, it is doing the copy activities. You can see each and every command, like what is happening exactly, and then after that you can identify, okay, this is what looks like. So this is one. So here it is installing the requirement.txt. So whatever the libraries we have, it is actually installing those libraries into the docker, and then after that once everything is done, so it is everything is installing under the docker container, docker images. So let me see that, and then just wait for some more time. So maybe 1 or 2 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, it is taking up each and everything. Yeah, exporting to the images. Now this is done. So if you can see here, docker images, so you would be able to see that this is the security fast API images has been created 11 seconds ago. And now let me just and in the container there is no container over here. So let me just create a container and run through it. So docker container run -t-p. So run in a detached mode and publish it on port number 8000. And what is the name we have given that? So security fast API. Security fast API. If you can see that the name is the image name we are taking it, and security fast API. Now once I run that, it will start running that. So if you can see that docker ps, you will be able to see that there is a application running under the container ID this, and you can see that this is actually posting to the local host and everything. Now again come to the point, when it come to the testing it again, we just need to load it. Let's reload it. Yeah, you can see that you are able to see that. Let me just cancel it and run it so that it would be more clear. Okay, so now the application is running, each and every aspect is running. Now when it comes to, and if you can see that the authorized is not authorized, so if I give that, it will ask about the user ID and password. Let's come to the point where we can actually test the API. So here, if initially when I ran that, it was not giving any data. Now even when I ran when I run that get activities, obviously it will give me some blank data, like we are getting some 200 status code and we are getting the blank data. Now when we do the post activities, obviously we would be able to do the post activities, and here you can now when come to the get activities, you would be able to see that. Now here you can see that, and obviously I'm using this authentication layer, already used that, so that is how. And when it comes to the Docker, obviously you can see that there is a image, a security fast API which got created, and there is a container running over here, which is our port number 8000, and this is how it works. So so when you are kind of running to going to further take it to other application, you can pull it from here. Or there is another method, like you just need to publish your application to the Docker Hub. For that I need to just create an account and do sign in and register my application and to the Docker Hub, and from there I can pull it when you are going to use for the some cloud or other services. So this is how we basically deploy our application to the Docker. And yes, if you have, please comment if you have any doubt on the Docker or anything. I'll be there to help you out. And yeah, please like and subscribe to my channel, and comment if you have any queries. Thank you.